Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Nate Carnes, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got a pretty good strikeout to walk ratio, 3-to-1. We'll see if that holds true in this one.
Jose Reyes will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Royals' Eric Karros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff. Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
As Dribble Cabrera will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. 1 out. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, man, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Michael Conforto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Runners off for second. This one's flared out toward left. Gordon is over. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Alcides Escobar out there at that shortstop position in this one. One of the finer defensive players in all the game. Has great range, great athleticism, and an excellent arm. Not afraid to be aggressive. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
A runner on first with 2 away. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Gordon. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run shot here for Adrian Gonzalez. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Jay Bruce will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And he leads this ball club in that department, so he's really been the guy that they're looking to drive the ball out of the yard.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And on a hot day like this, and you hate to make your starter burn through even more pitches. So this is one of those errors that could really come back to hurt you in the long run.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Jay looks up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 196 for his career. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Todd Frazier steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Well, I think guys are going to start getting a bit restless here in the top of the first. This is not looking good here so far.
Ball inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, it's just not very often that you can put it to a guy like this early on. I mean, they've got him on the ropes here in the very first inning.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jason Vargas gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Vargas gets the sign. Here he comes, 0-1. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw. And he falls behind 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bruce coming on. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
Jorge Soler gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Batting fourth, catcher
Salvador Perez will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Travis d'Arnaud will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Hunter Dozier will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Hansel Robles will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Jorge Soler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. There's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Salvador Perez will dig in. He doubled his last time. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And when you're trying to think down in the zone, that's a pitcher just not prepared to see. I think it just caught him off guard there, as this is in there at the letters.
Lucas Duda is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Royals leave one, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Alcides Escobar ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Anthony Swarzak will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to left. Cespedes is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Moustakas will wheel around third, heading for home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Not wasting any time here in this at-bat. He gets a first pitch fastball, and he just rips it right down the line. Well, that's all about looking for one pitch and doing something with it once you get it. He drives in the run as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 17 two-base hits for the year. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 11-4. Justin Grimm will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He singled his last time up. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Into the box now, Lucas Duda. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And he misses with it, 1-1. One and one, here it is. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
And the Mets offense this afternoon was led in part by this guy, Adrian Gonzalez. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just... With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Number 25.
Dexter Fowler stands in as he looks at a called strike. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's got some wheels on him. And that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. But routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Tommy Pham comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Tap fouled at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Just getting started here in Philly. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Wainwright gets the start for St. Louis in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, left-handed hitters, they've had their way with him. Hitting over 300 against him this season. We'll see if he makes any adjustments in this one.
Nick Williams is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left, and he will make the play. 2 away now. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of positions. He's played second, third base. For me, he's better suited at third base. Very sure-handed. He's got a good enough arm to play over there. And I think he's a bit more comfortable at that position.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
This is pulled into right. Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. An inning in the books. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
3-0 now. Jose Martinez is on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Jose Martinez will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Yeah, that's 4 straight pitches out of the zone that got him into trouble, but it only takes him 1 more pitch to get out of it. And they erased that leadoff walk here with a very well-turned double play.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Number 25 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter in foul ground. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, if you want to see a nasty yacker, take a look at this thing on Sling Track. A 16-inch break. I mean, that's as big as you're going to find.
Carlos Santana will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Wong gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Martinez scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Number 11 leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Colton Wong heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Adam Wainwright is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Odubel Herrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Tommy
Jose Martinez will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Number 11 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Jerko will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now a pickoff play at second, back in standing. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Williams. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher
Carson Kelly will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. 1 there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice. No error on the play.
Greg Garcia is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Greg Garcia.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Number 64.
Victor Aranjo trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. First pitch on its way. Dexter Fowler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
The batter, center fielder, Tommy.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. as the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. In there, a base hit. Matt Carpenter comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit. And it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
1-0 count. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, the stolen base pays off right here with a run. Now, maybe he scores from first on this ball anyway. I'm not sure. But he doesn't really have to worry about it, and he doesn't have to worry about a play at the plate either. He'll walk home on the RBI double.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Odubel Herrera will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Number 25 will dig in, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
Runners on first with 1 down. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Michael Franco will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
J.P. Crawford will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Colton Wong comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Adam Wainwright. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.